Let's get you the second date update. Now, Hailee reached out to us, so let me just have Hailee recap what happened. Hailee in Venice. Good morning, Hailee. How are you?
Hey, I'm okay.
Good. Hailee, tell us what happened so we know what we're supposed to be doing when we call him in a second on the air.
Well, we went on a date and, hung out, and we had a really good time. His name's Seth. And we, even kissed and, made out on our first date. And then we were kind of, texting back and forth, and I'm not really sure what happened. He had ran into a friend of mine, and, since he ran into her, then I haven't really heard anything from him at all. So I just don't,
So your friend ran into him, and then he stopped texting you?
Yeah, essentially.
And so what do you think happened?
I have no idea. I don't know if, somebody said something weird or what. I haven't heard it really.
How does she know him?
Well, she knew that I was going to go out with him. I had, showed her pictures and stuff. Plus, we had, all met, super briefly at the same party.
Okay.
So, all right, we're going to call him, and you think possibly your friend said something bad about you to him, which is why he's bailed on texting you?
I don't really know. Just something weird happened. I'm not sure what.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no chance that your friend made the move, is there?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Okay, well, that's why we're here, Hailee. We're going to take care of this in just a second. We will call Seth on the air, and inevitably, we will try and create the most comfortable second date update. All right, let's do the work now. It's second date update. Hailee went out with this, she's in Venice. She went out with this guy, and then she says he stopped texting once he ran into a friend of mine. And so we're trying to find out, what happened. Did the friend say something bad about her that made him stop reaching out?
Exactly. What was that exchange? What did they say?
I mean...
What did they talk about?
Hailee, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to call Seth. And you really like this guy?
I do. I mean, we had a really good time.
Does he check a lot of boxes?
He does.
All right. We're gonna try and find out what's on his mind. Just be very quiet until we tell him that you're on the phone, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, is Seth there?
Yes, this is him.
Hey, Seth, it's Ryan Seacrest calling. You're on the air on 102.7 KISS FM this morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. So, did you go out with Hailee?
Yeah. I went out with Hailee.
How did it go when you went out with Hailee?
It went well. It went really well.
Good.
Cool. You like her?
Yeah, I like her. She's a really sweet girl.
Which is what we're looking for, right? Mm-hmm. Everyone wants a little sweetness.
Yeah.
Would you go out with her again?
I don't know. Like I said, she's great. She's really nice. We had fun, but yeah, I don't know. I think things have kind of sort of changed since we went out. So
how so?
Well, yeah, it's a little complicated. I don't know. I don't want to say.
No, I understand. So things have changed and it's gotten complicated since you were out with her. And
are you dating somebody else now or something?
Sort of. Yeah, I mean, so I kind of met up with, I bumped into, really, one of her friends, this girl named Stella. And, yeah, I mean, we kind of ended up spending the day together. And
Did you know her friend?
I knew her a little bit. We weren't great friends. I know she's friends with her.
Right.
And yeah, so we had a great time, and we went to dinner together, and eventually we hooked up. And I feel pretty bad. That I know that that's going to affect their friendship. I feel bad, but I really like this girl, and although I had a great date, with Hailee, I kind of want to see where this could go with Stella.
Well, Seth, I guess we're making this a little easier for you because Hailee is actually on the line with us now, and she's hearing what you're saying. And I would imagine she's about speechless knowing that her friend did that behind her back. But Hailee, what would you like to say to Seth?
I mean, you could have just told me. Like, you don't have to keep me, guessing and, texting you all the time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know that's not cool.
No,
I guess
it's not cool. It's just really annoying and rude.
Hailee, I don't know how you feel about your friends, but I'd be more pissed off about my friend than Seth, whom I don't even know. I mean, this is your girlfriend who's doing this behind your back. She didn't tell you this, and she's supposed to be your friend. Seth is some guy we don't even know. We just met the guy. We went out with him once, and he's now he's jumping ship. So I don't really have a lot of.
Well, I guess I kind of also expected, because she's your friend, that she might say something.
But she's not your friend, Hailee.
No friend would do that.
And then
I thought.
Well, Seth, we don't need to hear from you. Hailee, I have an issue with your friend, who's clearly not your friend, who's playing you. It's shady. And so Seth, I'm hanging up on you.
Bye, Seth.
Seth doesn't even, he's not in the equation. Yeah. This is, first of all, you're not going to be with Seth. I'll tell you that. And second of all, you've got a friend that is doing things behind your back.
Bad friend.
Named Stella. And I don't like it. And I think that you need to deal with her.
I wouldn't say that we're friends after this.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What is in people's heads? What is with people who do that?
They're desperate.
Hailee, I've already hung up on Seth. I'm going to let you go. And you need to go find your friend, Stella, wherever she is, and have a direct conversation with her about how she's not going to be your friend.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay?
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, well, good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Well, Hailee's not as bothered about it as we are.
Well, she is.
That's really, really bad.
Yeah.
And I have to say, we've heard a lot of situations like that before on this show. Mm-hmm. And that's really annoying.
I don't know how you do it.
And Seth can go, you know what Seth can do? He can move on. Shouldn't be around Seth right now.
Goodbye, Seth. We don't need you, Seth.
We don't need Seth. He's not important right now.
Just love that you hung up on him.
Well, because there's more going on here. Yeah. Seth. Oh, God, I have to pee. I really do. We're going to go do that. This second date update, Hailee reached out to us. She lives in Venice, and she was like, this guy kind of stopped texting me after we hung out. I don't know why. It's strange. Turns out the guy had run into Hailee's friend named Stella. They hit it off. They hooked up, and that's why he disappeared on her. And I said, forget about Seth. This is more of an issue between Stella and Hailee now.
Yeah.
And then is Seth wasting everyone's time. Ann, thank you for listening. You're on with us. Go ahead.
Oh, Ryan, I feel, I appreciate your passion, but you are taking this too far.
How?
And I have a perfect example. Well, for instance, my friend was a very serial, casual dater. She truly tried to date everyone, and who knows, Hailee, because she seemed very casual in her response, like, you could have just let me know, and perhaps that's what's going on, and it doesn't mean that her friend Stella doesn't have an opportunity to find the love of her life because they went on a single date.
Yeah, it does. It does mean that.
No,
yeah, it means that if Hailee and Stella are friends, then Stella shouldn't be doing that, and she hasn't even told her about it. So clearly...
Well, an example is my husband 15 years ago went on a date with my friend who, again, very casual dater. She just really liked to hook up and she liked to go on dates and just have her conquest. And if I were to have thought, you know what, I'm not going to pursue him because she had been with him once, I wouldn't have had two beautiful babies, an 11-year marriage, 15 years together, and we are still friends. And because she was casual, that's just how it is. But it wasn't going to ruin my opportunity because I saw more in him than just a one-night deal.
Well, I like your story, but I still stand by the way I feel about these two.
Yeah, your story's cool.
All right. Well, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right. Bye. Chase, thanks for listening to us. Chase, how are you this morning?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good, pal. Go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, so like, I was just thinking, why are you sitting there trying to egg on Hailee to like break up her friendship with Stella?
No, Stella's breaking up her friendship with Hailee by going after the guy that Hailee was hanging out with.
All right. Well, it seems like she just like Hailee just went on like what, 1 or 2 dates, maybe a couple dates.
Yeah.
So it's like, first of all, it's nothing serious, and that's just a dating game.
But bro,
I mean,
Chase, here, let me just play this out with you. So you and I are brothers, right? We're friends, like we hang.
Yeah.
And I start dating Sissany, right? And then Sissany runs into you out, and you don't tell me, and you hook up with her, and now she's pregnant with twins, by the way. And you don't tell me.
So who's the daddy?
Yeah. So who? No, and you don't tell me. Like, that's a problem between us.
Well, first of all, you took it too far by saying she got pregnant, because in this case, Stella or Hailee, neither one of them.
No, but Sissany is pregnant with twins. I'm telling you.
I actually am pregnant.
I'm looking at her. So Chase, now where does that leave us?
Well, but see, that's just part. That happens all the time in the dating game. Yes, if it's your close friend, you can get over it. Like, the thing too is that that dude will maybe break up with Stella, and so now all three of them have no relationship with each other. Whereas Hailee and Stella could still have a relationship down in the future.
I understand, but
I think it's better to work things out and still try to keep a relationship. I mean, because friends are going to do sometimes they're going to do some dumb things, but that's a friendship. You're going to forgive them. You're going to be there for them. And in the dating game, that happens all the time. You can't.
Well, all right. Then let me amend. It would make me happier if Seth ended up with none of them. You know what I mean? Not Hailee and not Stella. But Chase, thank you for being my friend for this role playing exercise.
Hey, no problem. Thank you.
Okay, buddy. We're just talking about Hailee and Stella. Let me take Sadie in Yorba Linda. See, something happened in high school with Sadie, and she'll never forget it. Sadie, go ahead. You're on the air with us.
Hi, I just want to say that a girl like that won't change. Like, Haley's glad she figured this out early on in the beginning, because if her friend is going to do that now, she's going to do that when she's in a relationship.
Yeah, if your friend is taking your man now, your friend is going to take your man again and again.
Yeah, I had a friend, my best friend in high school, ended up sleeping with, like, the guy I was seeing at the time. And I ended up forgiving her a couple years down the line because I didn't want to lose a friendship over a guy. And then she did the exact same thing to me again, like, right in front of my face.
Oh.
So, I mean, you want to forgive them because that's your friendship, but they just don't change.
Yeah.
So bad news all the way around, and bad news for Seth, who's in the middle. Well, Sadie, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.